Hey, it's Gino here from realeverydayenglish.com. Today we're going to be taking a deep look at the word make. So without any further ado, let's do this. Happy Sunday people, I hope you're well. I feel fantastic. I've been for my usual run, so I'm feeling pretty good. I hope you've got your diving equipment with you today because we're going to be taking a deep dive at the word make. And the reason I'm doing this is because there are a lot of very useful videos on YouTube that focus on make versus do in English. And them videos serve a purpose, they're all well and good, but there's a massive elephant in the room that we're not talking about, and that is the fact that these two words are different words. I know in other languages, do and make are the same. I speak Spanish, and in Spanish it's the same word. But this is English, and it would be great if they're the same word, but they're not. So I did a video speaking about the word do and all of the uses that we use that word for. And as you could see from that video, there were some uses of the word do that do not overlap with the word make at all. And make is exactly the same. So let's crack on. Okay, so the first one is to form something by putting parts together or combining substances. So for example, if I take this cup and I put in some milk, some coffee and some hot water, I can make a cup of coffee. So I'm putting things together, in this case substances, but you can make a chair, for example, by putting wood together, pieces of wood, then you would make a chair. But to follow on from that first example, there are also 4 points that I want to clear up. We also use it to describe altering something to become something else. So for example, milk, this is not milk actually, it's oat milk, but it's what I drink. Milk can be made into cheese by beating it and beating it and beating it, and that's how they make cheese. We can also use it to mean compose or draw up. So for example, I can make a list of all the things that I want to do today. Or I can make a contract of an agreement with someone else. Make in this sense can also be used to describe preparing a dish, a drink or a meal. So you'll often hear people say, I'm making lunch, or I'm making dessert, or I'm making spaghetti bolognese. And we also use it to describe tidying up your bed linen or sheets. It's the only household chore that we use make for. So you'll often hear people say, you need to make your bed, and it means you need to tidy your bed up. But for every other household chore we use do. So we go do the washing up, do the ironing, do the hoovering. Okay, so the second kind of category to how we can use the word make is to cause something to exist or come about. In other words, to bring about. So for example, if I bite my hand, it will make a mark. The mark wasn't there before, but because I bit it, it made a mark in my hand. So just like the first example, there are 3 additional points I want to make in this particular category of use, shall we say. So we can also use it to mean to carry out, perform or produce an action, a specified action or noise usually. So for example, you can make a mistake, you can make a noise. You can also use it to describe communicating or expressing an idea. So for example, making a point. There are 2 points to make. We can also use it to describe appointing or designating someone to a particular position. So for example, if I continue to work hard in my day job, maybe the company will make me a manager. Okay, and the third way we use the word make is to describe compelling someone to do something. So for example, if you work in a customer-facing job and you have an argument with a customer, your boss may make you apologise. Okay, and the 4th way we use the word make is to mean to constitute or amount to. So for example, if 2 people work really well together, you can say these 2 people, they make a good team. And there are 3 further points to make about that last example, so number 4. So we also use it to mean to be suitable. So for example, a dog makes a really good pet, or a dog makes a really good companion. You can also use it to mean consider to be or to estimate. So for example, if someone asks, I don't know, how many chairs are in this room? You could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I make it 7. I make it 7, and it means I think there are 7 chairs in this room. We also use it to mean agree upon or decide upon. So if you're meeting your friend for dinner in the evening and you're on the phone and you're making arrangements, you could say, if 6 o'clock's too early, then why don't we make it 7? Why don't we make it 7? Or let's make it 7, and it means let's agree upon 7 o'clock. Okay, example number 5, we use the word make to describe gaining or earning money or profit. So basically, to make money. That's why everybody goes to work, to make money or to make profit. Okay, number 6, we're flying through these today. Time flies when you're having fun, as we say in English. Okay, so number 6 is to manage to arrive at a place on time. So for example, if you are catching the bus at night and you're catching the last bus and you've left it too late, you could look at your watch and say, if I run, then I might still make the last bus. I might still make it, and it means to get there in time, to make it. There are 2 additional points to add to number 6, and that is that we also use the word make to mean become successful. So for example, if you study hard, then I'm sure you'll make it as a good doctor. And we also use the word make to mean surviving. So for example, bit of a sad subject, but if an aeroplane crashes out of the sky, it crashes, and the pilot unfortunately dies, then you will often hear people say something like, the pilot didn't make it, unfortunately. He broke his neck and he didn't make it, and it means he didn't survive. Number 7, we also use the word make to mean the manufacturer or trade name of a product. Excuse me. So for example, this oat milk is Oatly. The make of this oat milk is Oatly. That's the manufacturer. And we use this for clothes, for electrical equipment, for anything that has a brand name, we describe it as the make. And you'll often hear the question, what make is your drill? And it means who's the manufacturer. Number 8, we also use the word make to mean to be able to attend or to attend something. So for example, if I get invited to a party on Saturday night, but I have other plans, I can say, sorry mate, I can't make it. I can't make it, and it means I can't go. As always, please feel free to share this video far and wide. I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can improve their spoken English and take it to that next level. I actually have a website now, so if you haven't been over there and checked that out, please go and check it out. It's realeverydayenglish.com. Until the next video, see you soon. Bye bye. Ciao.